The opinions you're about to hear are solely the opinions of your Ham Right podcast. Our intent is to inform and entertain, not to offend. So sit back, relax, and we finna get to this business, y'all. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, wherever you may be listening to us in the world. It is your Ham Right podcast with your boy C-Ham, aka Cal L. And as always, with my brother by my side.
Boy, D-Ham, what's good, bro?
D-Ham, look at you, man. Everything is everything, man. I see you all Trevino Da Vinci that.
Oh, yeah, you know, courtesy of our homeboy, Soda Boy Bud. Not only does he make great rap music, but he also has an awesome clothing and accessory line. As you can see, the finest of threads and garments. And he has, you know, smart glasses on. And
yeah, those just dropped, ain't it?
yeah, luxury eyewear. So be sure to check him out. As you can see, you know, I don't put nothing on my back that ain't, you know,
my man.
A1. So, and I look good in it
and
too.
Please believe that, y'all, because he will not. So he will not do it.
What's good with you, bro?
Hey, man, it's been a long week, man. You know, I'm fresh off this volunteer service that I'm doing, man.
But, not volunteer service, working for the government.
Go too far into it.
I'm fresh off that birthday, boy, 48, you know what I'm saying?
My man.
Everybody that showed love and gave me, you know, well wishes and whatnot. Glad to see another year around the sun.
Yeah, well, you don't look a day over 40, dog.
Hey, well, you know, I might feel like it sometimes, but hey, God is good, you know.
All the time.
Won't he do it?
Won't he will, man. Won't he will. Well, here we go, man. We're going to start this episode out. You talking about a birthday. Let's talk about a death date, man.
Oh, man. Some sad news. Right the same week, what? Not even a day?
Yeah, wasn't it? Yeah.
The after party.
Yeah, right at the after party. Taking
Young Bleed, Glenn Clifton Jr. You know, y'all might know him by the hit.
How you do that, Dale? That thing was riding, dog.
Right. What? They just was on the Versus.
Yeah.
Cash Money versus No Limit. Had a brain in his aneurysm.
Man.
What happened?
Young Bleed.
Young
Bleed, man. Well, he at the after party, he started having symptoms of the with high blood pressure and everything like that. So they took him to the hospital, man, and he ain't come out, dog. He ain't come out.
That's crazy. Because he was just at the Versus. That reminded me of Ultimate Warrior when they were, you know, retired him and gave him his homage on Monday Night Raw, and then he had a heart attack like the next day.
Wow. You
never know when your light's gonna get turned off. Indeed. In the upper room.
In the upper room.
When God gonna come calling, boy. Man. You hear me?
And this really hits home to me because he was only 51 years old, dog.
Younger than you.
I got him by 2 years, man. I got him by 2 years.
We just saw him.
Yeah.
Who that said they want to do that? Mr. Brown, get the ass whooped. Blue black.
That's over there. Blue black. Oh, man. So condolences to him and his family, man. But like you said, you know, today is you here, but tomorrow you could easily be the past.
That's why you gotta live life to the fullest, bro.
Absolutely.
Man.
Absolutely.
You know, they had a saying about, you know, obviously go get your money so, you know, you can enjoy the things that money can buy, but don't lose the things that money can't buy.
Well, you giving your tidbit early in this episode, huh?
You know, sponge up, because it's going to be one of them episodes, you know what I'm talking about?
There it is, man. We both have marching orders, man. You have marching orders when I leave here with things that you need to do, and I have them when you have them. I got one that we really didn't venture on, dog. Let me ask you this, man. When you roll up out of here, however far that is, you want your debts paid, dog? Your individual debts, just on you. You want your debts paid?
It depends.
On
who's responsible for those debts afterwards, what it's going to affect. But at the end of the day, if God turned them lights off on me on Tuesday, hey, I had every intention on paying that bill that was due Friday. As my credit score shows, I pay my bills on time.
Absolutely.
So I have no control that things that's out of my hands. So if there's a credit card, if I owe Capital One $1,300 at my demise, and it's not going to be applied to my kids and my family, hey, sorry, Capital One.
Hey.
Take it up with the law, you know what I'm talking about?
That is,
but,
man.
Hey, you ain't got any interest. So, but like, medical debts or stuff that might affect other people.
Yeah, your family and stuff.
Yeah, I don't want to leave nobody with that kind of burden or anything like that. That's what you have life insurance for.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, your marching orders when it comes to me and mine, if it's an individual debt, you know, on me, that is like you said, it ain't affecting nobody else. It was the Lord's will that didn't get paid.
Well, here's the thing. I'm gonna say this in mine. That I co-sign what you say. Number two, if I do owe somebody, they're a multi-million-dollar, multi-billion-dollar company, they got insurance, they can afford to hit.
Write it off.
Write it off.
Write it off.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all get the tax breaks. You reap what you sow. As far as, you know, I feel like in life, most people get caught up in the hamster wheel, or the rat races, they call it, where you go to work for 5 days and you work for 30, 40 years only to retire in your 60s or 70s to die one
and then
2
leave
years.
here. Yep.
So it's crazy. But in this world, you got to work, you know, it's the difference between the have-not and the have-got.
Yep.
Ain't nothing going to fall in your lap. If you don't go out there and get it, ain't nothing going to happen to you. So I get that, and it's only 24 hours in a day, but everybody got the same 24 hours.
Yeah.
So you got to make the most of what you got. But be happy. And this, I'm a firm believer in this, and I try my best, even though I ain't I be moody in a mug most of the time. So I can't sit here and be like, you know, I ain't trying to be no hypocrite, but live life to your fullest. If there's certain things in your life that you like to do, like watching the sunset, going fishing,
do it.
Man, I used to keep it real around the back in the trunk of my car, 24/7. You never know when it might get off
pull
work.
out and drop a line.
And go by the Purple Cow or Humpback Bridge and throw it out for 20, 30 minutes. You might get a bite. You might get a fish. You get 1 or 2 fish. Hey, go clean it, gut it, freeze it.
And if you don't, you still did something that made you happy.
Right. And whether it's collecting comic books, if it's painting, if it's walking the dogs, working out, do something every day that brings happiness to your life. Pray. If you believe in, you know, God or a higher power, pray to them. Also, take 5 minutes out your day to just meditate, clear your mind, and just be at peace. If it ain't nothing but 5 minutes, just give your body and your mind and your brain a rest. Just to inhale, exhale, and just meditate.
Hit that reset button.
Reset, restart, refocus.
My man.
And then go on with the flow.
Be amazed how much that'll do for you.
And it's life changing. And if you do that daily, you'll, like you say, hit that reset button, you'll be surprised on what progress you could go not only through the day, but it's 7 days in a week, 4 weeks in a month. If you do that every day, hey, you're going to have your good days outweigh your bad days. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So, and that's something I implement in my life. That's just not something I'm just saying. Like, that's something I'm currently implementing in my life to try to, you know, be happier, do better. Because at the end of the day, you here today, gone tomorrow.
Yep.
Nobody can predict the future. Not most of us.
As in Young Bleed, man. So our condolences go out to him and his family and No Limit Records. You know, yeah, condolences. All right, man. So let's move on from here, man. We was talking about, you know, paying for stuff and everything like that, man. So being cheap.
Here's the thing. That's a good thing and a bad thing at times. But at the end of the day, you get what you pay for, bro.
Absolutely.
Now, being frugal and being cheap is two different things. Being frugal is you being smart with your money.
Yep.
Being cheap is you cut bare minimum, but you want maximum results. But you want to pay minimum expenses. Sometimes it works. Most times it don't.
It don't.
Because you get what you pay for. Case in point, show this video, bro.
The whole house.
So because you paid Jim Bob, and them couple $100 to cut down a couple trees, you lost your whole house.
Man. And here's the thing about that. I'm a DIY. You know that.
Yeah, you most definitely.
You know that.
Most definitely.
You know, if I could do it myself, I'm gonna get in there and I'm gonna do it.
In the words of G Money, most definitely. Most definitely.
But there's a couple things I don't mess with. You know, it's a couple things and electricity is one of them. I don't.
You know what, boy?
That's your thing.
Boy, I slap a bitch by the time I fuck. You want me to what? No electricity.
Like, oh, my bad, man. I didn't mean to do that, dog. You just said me working with electricity. But yeah, man, it's just certain things I won't do, and that's one of them. And I'm a firm believer, man, that there are professionals.
Do you know how much a professional tree cutting service costs? It's the reason they cost that much money.
Because of situations like that. And they're bonded and secured. And
insured.
Yeah, there you go.
So if something like this happens, their insurance company, whoever they're insured by, pays for. Who they gonna pay for? Obviously, they know what it was. Boy, I done seen enough Looney Tunes and Paul Bunyan videos to know you're supposed to cut the wedge right here and take the wedge out and then fold this way. And then y'all got roasted. Am I lying?
I knew it was gonna go left when they put the saw inside the crack.
I was like, what is they doing? What? Elmer Fudd, Daffy Duck, everybody in the show. You cut the wedge, you knock that bitch out, and wherever the wedge at, the space, and then y'all had ropes. How you had? What got me was you had ropes and anchors, but yet it fell the opposite way. They got what they paid for. You paid $250.
There you go. You got paid $250. Got $250,000 of damage.
Oh man!
All right. So y'all stop being cheap out there.
You get what you pay for.
Sometimes you got to pay for stuff.
And again, it's different with being frugal and it's a bargain and just being cheap. And sometimes it pays off, but most times it don't.
It don't.
And this is a proverbial valid case in point. Exhibit A.
Whole house.
The whole house.
Whole house.
That was a big ass tree.
It's done. Whole house.
And then, oh my God. Like, that's all you say? You just ruined the bitch's life. Man. Hey, you get what you pay for.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So y'all stop being cheap out there.
If it's too good to be true, most of the time it is. And if you don't believe top 10 things we've ever said on this podcast, you get what you pay for, and it's the difference between being cheap and being frugal. Ain't nothing wrong with being frugal, but don't be cheap.
Because I'm frugal for sure.
But you ain't cheap.
Nah.
You definitely ain't cheap.
Nah, I ain't cheap. I'm frugal for sure.
And nothing wrong with that. That's being smart with your money, using your money wisely.
Future planning.
But being cheap.
Yeah, it ain't no way I would have hired a bootleg tree cutting crew to come do
facing my house,
a tree that size. Yeah,
where there's an accident,
I can't blame nobody.
And it's on my insurance if I got insurance.
Yeah, and even if you do have insurance, I mean, are they gonna cover that? Because that's like arson. You burnt your own house down.
You don't want to have these. Boy, don't make me say.
I can see that. Say that. Just like on your birthday, dog. You better not do it.
You don't want to have these people that's unsecured, unlicensed, unregistered, unbonded, non-contractual. So you reap what you sow.
Yeah, there you go.
Play stupid games, win stupid prizes.
There you go. And there's the winner of that prize right there, man.
Speaking of which.
Speaking of stupid games, let's talk the government shutdown for a minute.
Oh, man.
Right? You know I can't talk too much into it.
Well, I'm going to talk about it.
But
here's the thing. So, government shutdown, longest government shutdown in history. A lot of things have been, manipulated and, a negative effect behind it. Air traffic control, people not getting paid, government workers not getting paid, SNAP benefits, EBT, food stamps.
Bruh.
They haven't been dispersed or they've only been given half of what they normally get. You know, it's so crazy that people, you know what? I ain't gonna say nothing. I'm gonna let the video speak for itself.
You must eat all of your food, children. You must eat all of your foods. There are hungry children starving in America.
What is the world coming to? Where Africans...
I don't mean to laugh, y'all.
It ain't funny. But what is this world coming to where Africans are talking about eat all your food because American kids are going
starving
hungry?
Man, you know
When we grew up watching commercials and like seeing concerts and everything of aid being, or money being raised for aid across seas to Ethiopia, Somalia for the hungry Africans. And it's still, you know, hunger is still, you know, most of the third world countries and the poor countries are in Africa, unfortunately, considering it's the greatest continent in the world with the greatest natural resources.
Yep.
And the most beautiful continent, you know what I'm saying?
Stolen resources.
But it's crazy, bro, how, and what she said is right. It's real.
Man, I'm going to tell you this, man. I don't know how many times as a kid I was told, you better eat all that food. You know, it's starving kids over in Africa right now that are killed for that food.
Mm-hmm.
The tables have turned. the tables have turned, dog.
And it's crazy, man.
Oh.
And like they said, over 40% of the people affected are going hungry because of this.
Yeah,
It's kids. It's children.
$41.7 million per month in SNAP benefits. That's what they serve. And that's about 12.3% of the U.S. population, though. 12.3%, man. So right now they got legal action going on, you know, to try to require the USDA to use contingency funds. But why we even got to get to that point, dog?
I don't know. But I know it's a sad situation, and it's a sad day when a continent has the most populated third world countries is sitting there saying it's American kids going hungry.
Absolutely.
But she wasn't wrong.
She wasn't wrong. She wasn't wrong. Y'all need to do something. Y'all need to get something done. Give me my money.
Oh,
Next
Lord.
up.
You definitely going to edit that.
I think I could say that, man.
Well,
I think I could say that.
We'll see.
Yeah.
You handle that's your department. Hey, so the top 5 things this week. So, bruh, this is a personal top 5. The other day, boy, I got so hungry. I was so hungry. I ate so much food. I caught the itis, right? Something happened the other day that never happened in a day in my life when I caught the itis. I got so mad. I had the itis so bad, I got mad because I couldn't go to sleep. Like, I couldn't lay down. I couldn't, like, watch TV, lean back in my recliner.
Where you was at?
At work. I was mad the rest of the day, and I go to lunch early by 11 o'clock. So
everybody felt it at that point.
So from 11 to 7, I was madder than a bitch, boy. So I said, you know what? That's gonna be the top 5, because that itis.
It's a real thing.
Everybody think, oh yeah, it's real.
Yeah, it's real.
People like, oh, you go to sleep. The itis has many different side effects and numerous effects of the itis.
Well, I always know when you got it, because you know why?
What'd I do? My pole.
The hand go up like
and
that. And everybody in the house, when that happened, everybody in the house look at each other and say, you don't see it. But everybody be like,
yeah, he done. He hit that pole.
That hand go back, that leg go out, and that is it.
Oh, yeah. I don't play with him. Ain't no shame either.
That is it, man.
Ain't no shame.
Oh, man. So what's your top 5 then?
Oh, boy, let me tell you. What, obviously, you know, everybody know the itis make you go to sleep.
Yeah.
But, boy, that itis mess around and make you forget to do things. You mess around and eat and get full.
Oof.
And mess around and have a seat. But you might forget everything you had on the honey-do list, on the to-do list, what you need to do list, and any of that. But
it don't even matter at that point.
All you thinking about is sleep and this itis. Boy, that was good. That itis make you reevaluate life.
What you mean?
What you mean? What I mean? You be like, oh, boy, I need to eat like this every day, or I can't eat like this every day, or oh Lord, boy, what am I gonna do with the rest of the day?
You rubbing your stomach down.
Make you
like,
feel like if you with a woman, you make it. Hey, boy, I need to settle down. I could get used to these plates. If you ain't getting that itis, damn, she can't cook with a damn. It just make you reevaluate life. Make you, is my blood pressure gonna rise because of these plates? And last but not least, like I said, it make you commit to a relationship.
Depending on how good it is, huh?
Man, you can mess around and be like, you know what, I ain't trying to settle down. I'm just trying to, do my thing. We cool, but we ain't that cool. We ain't that level. Mess around and eat one of the mean plates. Be like, girl, this how you put down? Like this all the time? Hey, well, we might need to reevaluate things. You know what I'm talking about?
My man. My man.
A relationship is activated.
Indeed.
We need to figure out the
wait
future.
Till a man's stomach is
the future of this relationship, and what the rest of the dinner menu looking like the rest of this week.
The rest of the week life, if that's what it is. All right, man. So here, all right, my top 5, and these are all personal, because when I eat a lot and get the itis, or like you said, get the contemplating, sitting there thinking, I'd be like, dang, I need to start working now. Rubbing my stomach like you was just rubbing yours, man. Depending on how good it is, you already know it. I don't even want to hear what come out of your mouth after this, man. I say I'm gonna have one more bite.
Of course you do.
I'll tell you, take another bite. Something else the itis make you do, man, make you bust loose, dog. There you go, end up having to go dookie, man.
I'm thinking about busting loose.
So that's one. Move slow. And number 1, like you said, sleep, but just not more than just sleep. Sleeping with slob and snoring come out of your mouth.
That's that deep sleep.
Yeah, that's that REM.
That's that good sleep. That REM. He's talking about that REM.
That's that REM sleep. That's the sleep I want right there.
That's that sleep where Freddy Krueger come get you, huh?
No.
Oh.
I would not agree to that.
That devil is shit, huh, bro?
Oh man. All right. So those are our top 5 things that the itis makes us do. Y'all make sure y'all hit us up at your hamright@gmail.com. That's YAHAMRIGHT podcast @gmail.com. Let us know your top 5 things that itis makes you do, and we will shout y'all out on there. Also, you can check us out on YouTube. You can check us out on Spotify, iHeartRadio, Podbean, Apple Music, Apple Podcasts rather, wherever a podcast can be seen or heard, we are there. So make sure you check us out. All right, man. So here we are. Football picks for the week, dog. All right. So of course you still in the lead at 15-10. I'm right behind you at 14-11. We got to shout out our boy Dirty Gang 813. Hey, you did good last week, man, but you don't count because you said you don't really like football like that. But you went 3-0 this week, just in case you wanted to know. Last week, just in case you want to know. All right, man. So this week, man, we got the Ravens versus the Vikings. I got the Ravens, dog.
I got the Ravens.
Okay. Next game, we got Giants versus the Bears, and I got the Giants.
I got the Bears.
Okay. And the last game on our map is the Cardinals versus the Seahawks. And I think the Seahawks with their new picks are going to do it, man. Yeah, I like the Seahawks.
I got the Seahawks.
All right. So y'all got our picks right there. I ain't going to even tell y'all to go play it because, I'm sucking the hind teeth right now. All right, man. So here we go. What we got next?
All right. So we got the craziest videos and things we saw on the internet this week. Number 1, the shark encounter. So we've all seen the videos of the shark attacking shark cages or whatnot. What would make a person think getting into, and then this has been done before with pretty much the same result. What makes a person think jumping into an acrylic glass box into the ocean with great whites would be a good idea? Show the video, bro.
lucky to have made it out, dog.
Bruh, when you saw the fish do like this, when the fish did like this, you knew
the fish go.
you knew,
And they lived there.
and bruh, and they did that before you was like, damn, why they parted like that? Then all of a sudden you saw it know where the shark come. And boy, that shark didn't mess around.
Man.
In one fell swoop,
Crack.
crushed it, damn near took him out. Then what he trying to float on?
On the leftover acrylic. You back.
And then when the shark went down, they trying to hurry up and get him off. Man.
Oh man, he lucky to it, man. And you know I'm a pretty adventurous kind of dude, dog. So it's a lot of stuff that I will do, man. But that right there, like you said, what would make somebody think that a shark came back through an acrylic cage like that? What? I don't know.
You in a wetsuit looking like a seal. And something clear.
Looking all delicious.
He all delicious, just floating, chilling. All he gotta do is come up out the bottom, man. Again, boy, I ain't know what was happening, but I knew it wasn't gonna be good when I saw them fish do this right here and disperse.
Oh yeah, I thought it was over for him now.
I bet you what? I bet you won't show another one.
No, not at all.
Good boy, you got your last life up out of that.
Indeed.
I don't know how many lives a scuba diver got, but it ain't 9 like a cat.
Even as a cat, he used 8 of them in that episode, and that part right there.
Man,
he used 8 of them. He ain't got but one more left.
Boy, look at here. All
right, speaking of not having no life left, man.
Oh,
man, this
condolences to the 13 and possibly more because there's still 9 missing.
Mm-hmm.
People that lost their lives off the UPS jet plane that crashed. The engine fell off, bro.
But that was horrible.
Man, show the video.
Bro, that was...
Now, he works for them.
Yeah.
So he waiting to load up, or he done load up. He just waiting, taking a break or whatever he was doing. And he saw it for himself. The whole engine fell off. Can you imagine being a pilot to that and knowing ain't nothing the engine.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, you can't control it.
On
you
the
can't
plane,
do nothing.
like the engine fell off takeoff. So you up high, the engine fell off, so you ain't got no power, no control. You just bloop.
Wow. Here, I tell you what.
And they hit tanks, diesel tanks and fuel tanks and stuff.
You see the way it blew?
Oh yeah. It was more than just a plane.
Well, I know he'll never sleep again, dog. Witnessing something like that, dog.
Right.
Oh my gosh. So like you said earlier, man, condolences to people. We show y'all crazy stuff on there that we see on the internet, but
condolences to the family and everyone involved. Tomorrow ain't promised to nobody. And they made good money. They work for UPS and they pilot. So, and then people on the ground, they got, it's just a sad situation. But tomorrow ain't promised nobody.
Not at all.
Everybody who died or who missing, they went to work that day or they went to school that day thinking, woke up that morning.
And probably had plans for when they got off.
Right. And, or plans later on that week or the next day or the next month. You just never know. That's why you gotta live life to the fullest. And it's easier said than done, but you have to make it a point to find time, not only in your life, but in your mental state, to enjoy life and live it to the fullest. And whatever you can do and control to make that happen, please do it.
Absolutely.
We only got one go around this thing called life. And yeah, it ain't always good and it ain't always easy. Like my daddy used to say, our daddy used to say, life's a bitch, then you die. But in the between time, in the meantime, you try to find some happiness in between.
There you go, in that dash.
So we appreciate y'all taking time out every week to listen to us, watch us. I'm gonna leave you with this. Don't step over dollars to pick up pennies. Stay grinding, stay shining, stay blessed. Know your worth.
My man. And in the words of my man Stevie Wonder, hate knows that love is the cure. So y'all stop hating, get to living, and get to loving out there. We out.